Good evening, good evening. The North Father is definitely here, y'all. Let's do it, let's do it. Carrying on from my last video, when I had the names of the witnesses, as I said before, the feds are definitely loading up the witness list with a lot of officers that involved themselves in the case. Forensics officers, officers that has Dre's number, Dre's phone, where the phone calls that was coming into his phone. They have a whole list. Jan Martin, the one who did the autopsy on him, the bullet that allegedly ended his life, they will enter that into evidence. So that bullet most likely will be shown during the trial. As I said before, I say it again. I don't think there's going to be a trial. And if there's going to be a trial, it's going to be one of the fastest trials ever. They will go into deliberations within a week, and the jurors will come up with guilty or not guilty. Usually when they go into deliberations that fast, they already have their mind made up. So you can take that for whatever it means. Now, Miss Robbie, the grandmother of Dre and the mother of Tim, as I said before, she has to be in a tough place. I mean, what mother wouldn't try to take up for their son? That's a question that I want to ask. I mean, a lot of people, myself included, felt that Miss Robbie should have made a statement. But what statement can be made being in a situation like that? To be honest with you, none of us would never want to be in a situation like that. Never. I showed videos when she showed him how to play the piano. When he graduated from high school, he tapped his heart and he pointed at her. She tapped her heart back. She put a lot into making this young man make the transition from teenager to manhood. She made that her personal job. It's not up to her that has to speak up. If anybody has to speak up, it would have to be Tim, like I said before, because he was the one that was involved in it. He has to explain how this even came about. I mean, being a man, if they find him guilty or if he plead guilty, I feel he should apologize to the Griggs family. He should apologize to his mother because she provided him with a way to make it in this world. I mean, people that do 10 years in jail usually don't have that opportunity. That opportunity do not come for many. So for him to be blessed and put in that position, he should have known better. I mean, even if Miss Robbie gave Dre a piece, she'd have gave him a piece where he could have provided for him and his family, his mother, and, for them to make something out of it and to get by. As I stated before, Tim would have had the majority of that. The feds did due diligence into making sure they dotted every I and crossed every T in finalizing what they had to do to make the arrest that they made in this case, the many arrests that they made in this case. But in the end, they want somebody to take a fall. So when I said, well, Ms. Robbie sacrificed Tim, not sacrifice him as far as F him here, y'all can have him. She's going to fight as much as she can fight for him. And if he's found guilty, then that means she's going to fight until the final day, the final second, until the court say there's no more fights left. She will always show love to her son, yes. But the fight will be over. Along with her fighting, the feds are fighting too. So the feds are willing to sacrifice Tim even more than anybody. They're looking to finish him and put him away for good. So you have people pleading guilty and giving their versions of what happened, what led up to that fateful night. And all fingers will be pointing at one person as who put this team together to commit this heinous crime. The feds spoke to many people. I'm sure they spoke to the Tim family too. So if y'all call this Tim sacrificing Dre, then maybe his family sacrificed him too. They probably ain't had no choice. The feds took 4 years to make an arrest. To make the many arrests they made. They made 4 arrests in this case. It took them 4 years. And they ran down on all 4 of them basically at the same time. So they did their work in that time. They did their work. They probably bugged homes. I'm sure they recorded conversations. I'm sure they shook people down. That's what probably led Charles to go to California with Tim, so Tim could keep him close to him. On that Sweetie Pie's reunion, when Charles said, I don't know what I could have done or should have done. And when his mother said, you live by the gun, you die by the gun. When both made statements, they looked over at one person, Tim Norman. This is the Nard Father. I will definitely be back with more. God bless you all. Do the right thing in them streets. Stay safe. Peace.